Welcome back to our Transatlantic Cruise. In the last episode, we sailed away from Ponta Delgada in the Azores Islands. In this episode, we cruise across the Atlantic Ocean, where it's not all smooth sailing. We encounter a few days of very rough seas. We keep ourselves entertained on board through various activities before docking in the blissful Nassau, Bahamas. We celebrate a US tradition with our new US friends and celebrate the end of an amazing cruise in style. Let the journey continue. The weather on the first day at sea was cold, windy and cloudy, and rough enough that the pools and hot tubs were closed. We kept ourselves busy with onboard indoor entertainment such as karaoke, a dance class and music performances. Plus, we ate lots of good food, of course.
What are we doing?
Oh, we've just come to listen to the band. It's going to be Caribbean music, I believe.
Wasn't it? Wasn't it?
Let me check. Yeah, Caribbean music. Caribbean music.
Okay.
Starts now. French onion soup that they've made gluten-free with the gluten-free croutons as gluten-free bread, which are in there as well, which is really wobbly and it's going to spill.
What have you got, Aria? Veggie sticks to start with?
Uh-huh.
And then what are you having for main dish?
Mosquitoes bolognese.
Yum.
Yummy?
Yummy.
Enjoy your dinner, Amanda.
Thank you. I will, thank you.
Aria, we just walked in, didn't we? What's there?
And an elephant with lovely size.
That's so funny.
Laughing at it. Ellie.
Ellie the elephant. What's Bat's name? What's Bat's name?
Bat's name is Batya.
What?
Batya.
Batya. What have you got?
Gluten-free pancakes with...
Blueberries?
I don't think so. I think they're just plain.
Okay.
They're plain and some strawberry ice cream and French toast.
Gluten-free French
Gluten-free
toast.
French toast. So it was all pre-ordered last night for breakfast today, so that I don't have to pre-order, but it takes a lot longer if you don't pre-order. So I was like, we pre-order and come and have it ready. I wasn't expecting 4 big pancakes and 4 big slices of
And we're in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, like literally hundreds of miles from anywhere.
Yeah, let's see how they are, hey?
Honey?
Blueberry pancakes.
Blueberry pancakes, wow.
Topped it off with
And a
some
fruit cup.
Uh-huh.
And Dad's got eggs benny with a sausage and a hash brown. Yum. tonight, Amanda?
Sorry.
What's tonight?
And it's a calm night.
It's maybe our last calm night?
Yeah, it's a prediction that there could be some interesting weather coming from now into the Bahamas. So,
Looks like some big swells.
yeah, we finally have come up to the hot tubs, put Aria into Kids Club excuse me, for after dinner, because we're also doing another hour time change. This is hour number 4 since being on the boat. So we've got a delay going to bed a bit longer, so we put Aria into Kids Club and we're enjoying the hot tubs on the top deck in the calm ocean while it lasts.
Probably the only calm night.
And now I've got
Once
a
we get
taste
to the
for it.
Bahamas, it's all calm.
Yeah, but I've got a taste for it now. I'm like, damn you, it swells. Good afternoon. It's been a couple of days since we checked in with you because we're literally just sailing across the Atlantic Ocean. Not a lot happening, not much exploring. Yeah, we've just been doing activities on the boat. Aria's been learning to rock climb. She took a dance class. She's been going to Kids Club and loving that. Dan and I used the spa last night that you saw. Yeah, we've just been chilling, eating food. That's about it, really. There's lots and lots of activities you can do. Oh, we watched a cake demonstration competition thing today. Some trivia, some karaoke. Like, there's lots of different things you can do. There are a lot of different times. There's family activities, there's adult activities. There's, yeah, a bit of everything. But yeah, I thought I'd just check in. Today I've spent most of the day working because, you know, that does need to happen still. Dan's spent most of the time chilling over there because, you know, that's Dan. Anyway, it's been a really gloomy day as well, so we haven't really felt like being outside. It's pretty much rained most of the day. The seas have been quite calm compared to what they have been day before yesterday. Yesterday was really calm as well, so we've had nice calm seas for today and yesterday. But yeah, they're starting to pick up now because we are in for a storm. The captain has gone on a roundabout kind of route over the last sort of 12 to 14 hours. He has taken us kind of a bit kind of up and away from where we want to go southwest, but he's going northwest because of this massive storm. The seas the other day when it was quite rough, by the way, I took a seasick tablet and I was fine, were about 3.5 meters. Today's prediction is 5 to 5.5 as a minimum. So it was rough the other night. I couldn't be happy while up in the top buffet deck 9 front of the ship eatery. So that's being avoided today. Once these swells start to pick up, which they have already, we are rocking around a bit now, but they're actually coming from the other side of the ship, so it's not as bad on our side today. So that's another reason why I've just chilled in the cabin as well, just stayed low and still while the seas have picked up. So it's been actually quite calm. It is now about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It's been probably the last hour that they have started to increase. It is meant to be at about 8 p.m. that it gets to that high swell when we do hit across the storm. The captain has tried to direct us into the least of the storm, which is why we've gone on a bit of a roundabout kind of way. However, it's that big that he can't avoid it at all. So Dan and I have already taken a seasickness tablet in preparation. We will keep on top of those. We will stay low. We will do what we can. Sorry, the kids just came back. Ari's met some friends and obviously they want to come and check out the towel animals that we've had. Yeah, so we've already prepared ourselves. We've booked in for dinner at the lower restaurant, things like that, to prepare for the worst. I'll give you an update as the night rolls in, and hopefully tomorrow morning I'll let you know how we come through. It is meant to be for all of tomorrow as well. Pretty bad seas, so we might not be leaving the room very often. We'll see how it goes, but fingers crossed. It's all part of the fun. It's all part of the journey, and it's definitely a different crossing to last time we did it 10 years ago. But anyway, better let these kids in to have some fun. shiz is getting real here tonight. Not only have they closed deck 10 and deck 9, which is the pools and outdoor area, which hasn't been closed yet to this point in time, they have closed the eatery on deck 9 at the front of the boat because the wind and the waves are intense. They're actually shutting down the other cafes and they're trying to finish up dinner service early to get everyone down low and in cabins and try and keep everyone safe, basically, like less wandering around. They've strapped down all the chairs outside. They've gone into full prepare for the worst mode, which is giving me goosebumps. But anyway, I'm not sure exactly whether this is normal weather, if this is abnormal weather, or whether it's whether the boat can handle it. I don't know. But we've also heard a few safety briefings happening around the boat, whether that's just precautionary, whether it's make the most of the time to practice their drills, I'm not sure, but I don't know if I'll sleep tonight. Alright, so they also have closed the indoor solarium pools and spas, pretty much everything they can possibly do. Cancelled the shows, it's pretty crazy. Anyway, I think I'm going to have to go to bed so I can try and get some sleep through this somehow. Good night.
How's it going, Amanda?
Great.
Still in the Atlantic?
Yep.
What are the seas?
How many meters then?
5 metre seas. It doesn't really capture the
It really doesn't.
size of it.
And the movement.
How many meters are here now?
It's bad enough that they've closed the buffet for dinner last night, and now they've closed it for breakfast this morning.
All the outside decks.
All the outside decks are closed up at the top.
That's pretty much what it was last night. It hasn't changed.
Yeah.
The winds are gusting at 50 knots.
Whoa, that was a big one. So yeah, they're feeding everyone down in the level 4 and 5 in the main dining room. So we're going to go for brekkie. Well, I am. I don't know about Amanda.
Amanda's struggling. Amanda's waiting for the latest seasickness tablet to kick in.
It's the boat's handling it pretty well, I reckon. All things considered, 5 metre seas, it's going alright. But yeah, it's pretty gnarly. What have you got there?
Good timing. Gluten-free pizza.
Is it
Pepperoni.
really, really good?
It is really good for a gluten-free pizza.
It's really good for any pizza, I reckon. Let alone gluten-free. Shows the bottom of it. It's like
a proper
base.
base. It's so good. So good. Normally they're like rubbery or thick and not floury, but
Crumbly, and
thick and like, I don't know how to describe it, but this is like,
they've nailed it.
it's like it's always a real pizza.
The window's clean.
Window's cleaned.
That's fully underwater.
Oh my god. So, what just happened?
A wave came up and hit our window all the way up here at deck 3. It might happen again. No, it was, I don't know, we must have been ducked down and then this wave just smashed us.
So yeah, our window's clean because it's not raining because of a wave. We were literally
I can't believe
underwater.
that was like our whole window was covered in.
It went
like
higher than us.
Washing machine.
That's crazy. You were literally just reading a post about it too.
Yeah, someone up the front had water like over their windows in deck 4, but
Deck 4, and we're middle.
yeah,
And
there's
it's
another
deck-
big one coming.
And then we're deck 3. Holy shamoly. I'm like shaking. It like scared the shit out of me.
Come on, everybody, scream!
Alrighty, so we made it through the day. It was a rough day, but we got there. The seas have started to swell down. The maximum was about 5 metres. That was the worst it kind of got to. I did struggle a fair bit today. I ended up sleeping through a couple of hours of it to try and get through it. Jen and I took more seasick tablets, rode it out. Aria hasn't felt a thing. They reopened the top deck, pool deck and top deck at 4:30 p.m. They did open the buffet for lunch at 12 o'clock, but it was still extremely rough. Dan went up there and he was like, it's still very rough. I didn't go up. It's meant to be getting better from now on, really. Not meant to come across anything else. We're sort of direct sailing through to the next port, which we've still got 2 more sea days before we get there. But yeah, the weather systems ahead looking pretty good. It's still at 3.5 metre swell at the moment. We still feel it, but it is meant to get a little less. So, fingers crossed.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. So we are on the cruise tonight. We have met an amazing American family who invited us to join them for dinner and share Thanksgiving with them tonight. So we are doing as much as possible that's traditional. We set our little thanks around the table. We're having turkey and pumpkin pie and learning all about the traditions of Thanksgiving in America. We'll share it with you. I hope you enjoy.
Straight in your chair, pop your feet flat on the floor. I'll shake you by the hand, look at me, and sleep, relaxing all the way down. Sound sleep. Now, as Nikki and Jessalyn continue to relax and sink down into their chairs. Good shoulder, talking just to you. When you wake up in the next few moments' time, you will find that you cannot remember your first name. Your first name is gone from your mind right now. It doesn't matter how hard you try and say your name, the words Ed will not leave your lips. You will sit there and try and figure out what it is, but you cannot tell me. Even if I or someone here in the audience says your name, you simply cannot say it. The word Ed will not leave your lips. And the harder you try to say it, the harder it will be to say. And talking just to the person I'm touching on the shoulder now, sleep. When you wake up in the next few moments' time, you will find the number 7 has completely disappeared from your vocabulary. You can no longer say or think or count the number 7. Good. Everyone on stage, eyes open, wakey, wakey, rise and shine, eyes open, wide awake.
Woo, Nikki!
We'll give them a moment. All right, let's have a chat to a couple of people. So we have Alex and Diane. Perfect. What was your name? Roscoe. Roscoe. Got it. Perfect. Lovely. And Jessalyn. Perfect. And eyes open wide. Wakey, wakey. Luigi here, having a nice little nap. That's good. And what was your name, sir? Just your first name. I'll leave that with you for a minute. We'll come and have a chat to both people. We've got Jessalyn. And what was your name again, sir?
A horse name?
Sing happy birthday to yourself. It's probably in the middle somewhere. That might help you out with that a little bit. You whereabouts in the Midwest are you from?
I'm from Rogersville, Missouri.
Missouri, lovely. Did you grow up in Rogersville, Missouri?
Yes, I did.
Did. You went to school there? Cool. And they taught you how to count?
I hope so.
Good. We're going to try something interesting. Jessalyn, I'd like you to count for me, nice and slow, nice and loud, nice and clear, from 1 to 10, into the microphone. And if you do that, everyone here in the Orpheum Theatre will go wild with applause, won't you?
Yeah!
That wasn't very good. That wasn't very good. I can get more. I said, won't you? Slow, loud, clear, into the microphone. They will go wild in a second. What was your name again, sir? Come on, Ed, I believe in you, Ed. Ed. Good. And this time, even when I say it, you can't. Come on, Ed, what's your name? For $50, Ed, what's your first name? $50 from my pocket to yours, Ed. Good. And now it's gone again. What's your first name? Move along one seat for me next to Luigi, if that's okay. Just move along one seat into this one. I'll leave you to think about that for a minute. So, Jessica, nice and slow, loud and clear, 1 to 10, into the microphone, and they will go wild.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9.
Good morning from the last day of the Atlantic crossing. I'm at a point of thank goodness for that. It's been a rough couple of days on these previous few days. We've made it through the storm, we made it through the swells. Today is absolutely glorious. It is smooth sailing. We haven't had the update from the captain yet, but it's like so smooth it feels like we're barely even moving, which is so different for the last few days. I just thought I'd show you our map of what we've done across the Atlantic and point out a few cool features for us and our journey. We are currently in the Bermuda Triangle, which is kind of one of those places I never imagined in my life that I would ever go. But that's where we are. And we are meant to be arriving in Nassau, Bahamas tomorrow morning at around 8 a.m. All going to plan, and I don't think that will change now that we're through the storm. So yes, I'm just waiting for the screen to flip around and I'll show you the map. So you can see here we sailed out from Ponta Delgada. We had to try and avoid the storm, go through the storm and avoid the storm as much as possible. And then we've been come through the storm and we've had smooth sailing from here. So we had to do a lot of bit of ups and downs, unusual prior to what the screen was there. So back here, prior to this, we also had to do Ponta Delgada and then down vertically along and then up to get back up to this point before coming across here. It's out of the screen now, but that was the first rough weather we had to avoid. and then we had to do it another couple of times, which we couldn't avoid, and that was what caused the massive swells and the seasickness. That was pretty bad. So we've got today on the last day of the Atlantic, then we're in Nassau for tomorrow, and then another day of sea before we finish our cruise. So it's just another work and relax day. It's actually really warm outside on the top deck. The pools are open, everyone's out and about and enjoying the sunshine and the calm weather. So Ari's already in kids club. She's done her school. We've had breakfast. The time zone changes have been another thing. So we've done 4-hour time changes on these 6 days, 2 days, a day break, 2 days. And then we get a day break again. Plus we had the hour happening before that as well, before the actual 6th day of things. So it's been good in that we've been like having ways to stay up with entertainment each night to keep Aria up and keep us up a little bit later to then readjust to the earlier, like to the time zone change. So that has been a good way to do it, and it hasn't been trying to do 7 hours in one chunk. But it's also, it means like we've already breakfast and schoolwork and all of that stuff, and it's only 9:30 in the morning. So, I kind of feel like we're getting more out of our day as well. But anyway. Good morning from the Bahamas. We have finally made it across the Atlantic Ocean.
Beautiful day too.
Absolutely stunning.
Oh, there's the Atlantis Resort over there, the famous one.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, so we are in Nassau, which is the capital of Bahamas, we believe. And it is typical Bahamas, a stunning blue water, stunning sunny weather.
26 degrees.
26 degrees today, and palm trees and cruise ships and life. So, Dan's not feeling the best. He's having a bit of a struggle day today.
Yeah.
But we are going to do what we can. We're going to wander through town and head to the beach and just enjoy this glorious, glorious day. If you haven't followed along very much, this is probably one of our last 3 or 4 days of warm weather. So this is probably the last day the swimmers are going to come out, maybe tomorrow on the cruise. And the last of the hats and the last of the summer stuff. So we're going to enjoy every second of it.
Music is love, and love is music. Yeah. Sing the song, brother, sing the song. Sing the song, you could never be wrong. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been waiting for a sign. Do you hear that? Now I'm dancing to your vibe. I'm holding it forever. Like a treasure from the tree. Right from the tree. My body ain't confused no more. Do you hear that? I'm looking at the sky, see the spark and singing. Great. I've been waiting for.
Alrighty, we have wandered up from the ship through town, which is a little bit not what we expected. Kind of third world, more third world than we thought for the capital, and with so many tourism as the tourism spot. Yeah, we wandered up to the Queen's Steps. It was gorgeous. One of the highlights, apparently, within walking distance of the cruise terminal. Around through to the fort. From what I understand, it's the only remaining fort of 3 on the island. From my very, very brief read of the sign. And then we're just wandering back down through town. And we're going to go to the beach because it's hot. Very humid here today. I think it hasn't even hit the 26 yet, but that humidity is pretty strong. So we are ready for a swim. The people seem generally quite friendly. A lot of them at the port terminal were very like, taxi, tourist bus, tour of the island, blah, 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 selling their thing at you. But once you said no, they were like, fine, they just moved on. And then we just came across another couple of guys who were taxi drivers sitting near the touristy area. And they were like, do you want a taxi? We're like, no, we're just, okay, do you want a taxi? Are you just walking around? We're like, yeah, we're just walking around. It's cool, enjoy. And so they are friendly. They are really friendly. So that's cool. Anyway, let's go and check out the beach. Beach. It was a bit further than we expected. because they don't let you like walk along the edge of the water because it's all resorts and things there. You had to zigzag your way through town, which meant it took longer. But it is beautiful. However, there's 1,000 and maybe 100,000 people. It's crazy. Kind of takes away from the relaxing kind of vibe. It's also got the music going, which is very like, you know, tropical island and stuff. But anywho, we'll find a spot and have a swim, I think. Alrighty, that's us done here in Nassau in the Bahamas. Just walked our way back from the beach. The beach was stunning. Found our friends to have a swim with, which is nice.
Yeah, like
And,
we had a really good day. It's like not one of those ports that you go to and like have an epic time, like exploring an old village or town.
no, it's about going to the beach, I reckon, and getting that Caribbean feel.
Caribbean vibe, yeah.
Caribbean vibe, like
But
beach
it's like-
drinks, beach music.
Be aware it is packed.
It
like,
is packed. There's 6 ships in, and I think that's pretty normal. So, yeah,
You
it's
could always,
jam-packed.
like, you could always just hire an ATV or something or a car and go
to a
on like
further-
a private beach.
Yeah, further beach or
further
something.
away.
We were just happy to walk around the town and then walk to the beach and chill out, and yeah, and like you can do like, you know, drinks on the beach and all that sort of stuff. You can have snorkel gear, you can do snorkeling. Looks like a rush. And yeah, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The weather is gorgeous, and it did get hot there walking in town for a little while, but pulling off at the beach was awesome. So yeah, beach hair. Anyway, back on board, and not sure what we'll get up to. One more day of sailing before we get to Florida tomorrow. Hopefully, one more day at sea, and then yeah, we arrive at Florida the next day at Tampa. And yeah, the weather's meant to be really nice, so we might spend a lot of it on the pool deck. We'll see how we go. Also have work to do, so it's gonna be another balance of the day, but that's what life is for us. Today was definitely a holiday day. Hello from the final day on board the ship. We are sailing between Bahamas and Tampa, Florida. Full day of sail, nice and cruisy. The weather is absolutely stunning. Flat oceans, beautiful blue sky, sunshine. It's got it all. The vibe today is awesome as well on the boat. They've got so many fun activities. They've got family fun day. They've got volleyball competition. They've got belly flop competition. They've got
scavenger hunts. They've got like, honestly, they've got so much going on the boat today. I don't know how you're going to fit it all in. I'm not. I'm not. I'll go to a few things, go to the family fun with Aria, pop her in the kids club as well so she can have one final play with her friends, and chill and enjoy the day, do some work, balance it out. Yeah, I'll show you around the vibe of the ship today. Good morning. That is us done, and we have arrived in the USA. Not very good weather. Thanks, USA. We'll take you on the next adventure. Coming up next, we leave behind 3.5 years of chasing summer and dive headfirst into a 5-month North American winter adventure. We land in the snow-covered mountains of Utah, USA, where we settle in for 4 weeks of local life, teach Aria to snowboard for the very first time, soak in all the winter wonderland vibes, and chase a magical white Christmas. But it's not all smooth shredding. Just 3 days in, I take a hard fall on the slopes and fracture a bone. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss it. We can't wait to share it with you, and we'll see you soon.